Every day you wake up with a choice. A choice to grow a little, to improve a little, to move closer to the person you want to become. The truth is, greatness rarely happens through sudden breakthroughs. It happens through small improvements, tiny shifts, almost invisible actions that compound with time. The power of 1% daily growth is not about perfection. It's about direction. It's about choosing progress over excuses, choosing consistency over intensity, and choosing long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. Most people underestimate what small improvements can do. They think that if they can't change everything at once, then nothing is worth changing. But the reality is the opposite. When you apply the 1% rule, you allow yourself to move forward without pressure, without overwhelming expectations, without needing to be perfect. You just need to be a little better than you were yesterday. If you improve your mindset by 1%, your habits by 1%, your discipline by 1%, your focus by 1%, these tiny improvements begin to stack. And as they stack, they transform you. Imagine a person who reads 1 page a day. Just 1 page. It feels useless, almost meaningless. But in 1 year, that 1 page becomes 365 pages, more than a full book. If that person reads 2 pages the next year, then 5, then 10, eventually they become an avid reader, someone who grows mentally, emotionally, and intellectually. But it all began with one small step. This is the power of compounding. Small efforts create big results when repeated consistently. Think about the person who wants to get fit. They don't need to start with an hour in the gym. They can start with 5 minutes of walking. 5 minutes becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. Soon the body becomes stronger, the mind becomes clearer, and the habit becomes easier. This is what 1% improvement looks like. It's gentle enough to start and powerful enough to grow. You might think your goals are too big, your dreams too far, or your situation too complicated, but the 1% rule dissolves all fear. You don't need to climb the entire mountain today. You only need to take a single step. That step is your 1%. And once you learn to take one step, you learn to take another. When you commit to small improvements, you build discipline. And discipline builds confidence. Confidence builds identity. Identity builds destiny. Most people fail not because their dreams are impossible, but because they expect instant results. They want success in a week, transformation in a month, and mastery in a year. But life doesn't work like that. Nature doesn't work like that. Growth takes time, effort, patience, and consistency. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It grows little by little, silently, unseen. But eventually, the results are undeniable. Your life works the same way. The habits you repeat create the person you become. If you choose a 1% improvement each day, your future self will thank you in ways you can't imagine right now. You will look back and realize that the small decisions mattered more than you ever expected. Every moment of discipline, every minute of learning, every step of progress, every choice to continue when you could have quit. These small actions create an extraordinary transformation. The secret to 1% growth is not speed, it's consistency. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Some days you will feel motivated, other days you won't. But if you can still do something, even something small, you keep the momentum alive. Momentum is the force that pushes you forward, even when your energy is low. Once you build momentum, growth becomes natural, almost automatic. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, continuing the 1% rule. You feel lighter, stronger, more focused. You have more clarity about your goals. You've developed habits that support your growth. You've removed distractions that used to hold you back. You're not a different person because of one dramatic event. You grew because of daily decisions, daily discipline, daily progress. Now imagine yourself 1 year from now. You've become more skilled. You've created better routines. You make smarter decisions. You trust yourself more. You speak differently, think differently, act differently. Your life begins to reflect your effort. People around you notice the difference. They ask you what changed. But the truth is, nothing changed overnight. Everything changed day by day, step by step, improvement by improvement. The power of 1% daily growth also applies to your mindset. When you feed your mind positive thoughts, when you replace doubt with belief, fear with courage, excuses with action, your mental state improves. And when your mind grows stronger, your life grows better. A powerful mindset can turn challenges into lessons, failures into experience, and obstacles into opportunities. Your perspective shapes your progress. You don't need to be extraordinary to start.